Give us a countdown. What's up, guys?
That's okay.
A little bit late. Football practice runs over every Friday. They wanted to do an extra half hour, but then it just went over. And hey, I'm not going to get mad. They're trying to get the boys prepared. You did it. You didn't need my help.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Wait until about 8:30 to do a podcast. He doesn't understand what a sacrifice it is for me on a Friday when I'm waiting all day. It's like I'm working midnight shift.
At 8:30. So, like, this is a
Like a
normal
midnight
Friday
shift.
night podcast.
Jeez
But,
Louise.
I mean, buddy, I got to do the parent duty too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like the Fridays that I don't have to take into practice, you work. So I could do it early on next Friday. You're going to work at Bruno's, though, right?
I don't know how I'm working, to be honest. The schedule will come out. Actually, the schedule should be out tonight or early tomorrow.
I got you. What's up, guys? Got some football talk on tap. I got some random stuff I want to talk about. Jason came up with a top 5 this week, so he did help out with a view with a little bit this week. But got the Steeler game on, got the Bronco game coming on at 9. We're gonna be chilling in here for about an hour.
We'll give some high school scores when we can.
Oh yeah, last night you want to talk about high school football? Indian Creek looked great against Cambridge. A shout out to Aaron Lyons. His nephew Caleb got a first touchdown of his career last night. So yeah,
congratulations. Big Red's up 28-7 right now.
28-7. That team is no slouch either. Division II, Paynesville, right?
Yeah, Paynesville. Yep.
Yeah, Paynesville.
Paynesville Beavers.
Yeah, Division II. Quarterback came back. They got a 6'5" receiver.
Yeah.
I was excited to see how Big Red would play.
Yeah. Bel Air's up 43-6 over Buckeye Local. Edison's over Coshocton. 14-3. Toronto's beating Southern. Oh, boy, how about that?
Oh, wow. 19-0.
St. Clair's was getting beat 23-0 by West Branch.
West Branch, big school.
St. C's usually pretty solid, though. I mean, usually pretty solid.
I actually do got a little bit of, for people that are listening that aren't from the Ohio Valley, I got a little bit to talk about Ohio Valley football because people don't know how big it is around here. You know what I mean? Since we're talking about Friday Night Lights, like, we're from a small town. So these schools mean a lot. Every school is, 10 miles away from each other?
Yeah.
So these rivalries, these schools play for generations. So, like, my grandfather's team played against your grandfather's team around here. And these towns shut down, don't they? They really do.
Hey, listen, they had it was funny. It was the first Big Red game. And they got a place called the Crow's Nest. It's just a parking lot, but they tailgate every week.
They tailgate, yeah.
Well, the Legacy Lounge.
Legacy Lounge did it live tonight.
They did it live.
Shout out to those guys. They're doing great, man.
Yeah, talked to Rick Crozier, and Crozier said how it started, and how they just drink pop there. And
got the kids. Yeah. So all you guys that are new to just now jumping in, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that bell and tap the screen and like it. We're just in here hanging out, talking a little bit of football, drinking, hanging out with my buddy, and hanging out with you guys. Salute.
I mean, the gambling days are coming back.
Oh, yeah. So, like I said, you guys that aren't from around here, we're from, the eastern part of Ohio. So, we're right along the Ohio River. So, with the high school football, the West Virginia-Ohio, line is the river. So, these teams always come across the river and play each other. And it's like a non-conference kind of rivalry. So, it's really cool. I think we're in a really big high school haven, when it comes to football. And it's kind of hidden for the country.
Yeah, somebody was on YouTube. They were predicting Big Red should win a
Barstool Tape, very popular.
Well, I didn't but they said that there was 2 schools that dropped out of their division. They went to 2.
Yeah. Waterson,
and then another big team. I can't remember who it was, and that's why they were.
Yeah, there's been a lot of movement.
They said Columbus Hartley's still in their division. But like I said, Waterson and somebody else, they actually went to, I think it went to 2.
Yeah.
So that's why they're giving Big Red such a good
Waterson was such a powerhouse. They needed to.
Yeah.
But Santino Haney for a quarterback, dude, he's a hell of a basketball player. He's going to play college basketball, but
he's playing at Nova.
Nova, because he's kind of undersized. He's 5'11", 170 something.
Great athlete.
But great athlete. He's second year in the offense, so I really predict big things for Steubenville. And it's cool to see him start off tonight big. That's crazy. We jumped right into high school football, but. Jason came up with a top 5 this week. Before we go any further, I want to talk about the kid from Indian Creek last night. Bruce Mazer, I think his name is. He had 4 touchdowns in the first half, 267 yards of total offense. That kid's a
And what is
stud.
he, a quarterback?
He's a running back.
Running back.
He had like a tackle for loss, a forced fumble. I know they played Cambridge, but he balled out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But did they have a big lead and let them come back? Or
It was 27-7, I think, at halftime.
yeah,
And then they all sat in the fourth quarter, all the starters.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the final score. I said they made a little game of it. I figured that's what happened.
Yeah.
Did Creek, did they throw the ball at all or just all running?
Creek's quarterback was a receiver last year. And when it looked like when he had to throw the ball, there was nothing on
So
it.
if they play someone with a pretty stout run defense, they're going to be in trouble.
Ian, listen to this. For Creek, it's funny we're talking high school football. Creek got 5 new starters on the offensive line. If they play somebody, they're going to struggle. You know what I mean? But hell,
We'll see how many games Cambridge.
What's up? What's up? Shout out. Hey, Pittsburgh Steeler game on right now. Rooting for Drew Aller. A lot of people are rooting for Will Howard. I'm rooting for Drew Aller. But seeing what he did, man, the first half, holy
Yeah,
crap.
Will Howard did not have a good first half.
Digital Foundation, where you from, buddy? Where are you coming at watching us tonight? He's just spamming hello.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, you got the shots board, buddy.
I know. Dude. Cheers.
Salute.
Football, baby.
Salute to Jason staying up later than usual.
And staying sober at 8:30. Usually I'm going to bed at 8:30.
I love you, buddy.
Well, before I forget this question, I got to ask you something. How did it go?
You got a riddle, a joke?
No, it's a question. Like, what do you think about cemeteries that raise their prices every year because of the cost of living?
What? That's messed up, man.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
I am telling you. I would talk to somebody. They said cemeteries raise their prices every year because of the cost of living.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I mean, what
People die every year, and they don't make any. They don't make any new cemeteries. Where's everybody go? Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't understand. I was like, wow, cost of living.
Hey, it makes sense, dude.
Yeah,
it makes a lot of
yeah.
sense. So,
Even though no one's living there, I mean, it's
yeah, no doubt. So we got an off the wall top 5 this week. We're going to do later in the show. We're going to do top 5 board games. So we'll ramp it up in a different gear. But I want to talk a little NFL. I really want to get
Let me
in.
ask you this. We're not in league this year for fantasy football.
Right.
First time in like 17 years, I believe, that we weren't in, not in the league.
This
but,
is my first year. I haven't played it in a long time.
I'm still in a league with Amazon. We got a draft the following Sunday. Since you're like, who would your first pick be?
Probably Jahmyr Gibbs, dude.
Gibbs,
I
yeah.
just think their offense is better. But all right, what's up? What's up? Shout out! Thank you for tuning in. Hit that bell if you haven't subscribed, please. We love any subscriber helps. Eventually I'd like to pay this guy like $0.25 or so, because I mean he does work for alcohol, but I like to let him make a little bit of money. Like Drew Aller taking him down the field on the
Yeah, I don't know what pick I get. The computer generates your pick once we get to the draft day. So.
When is your draft? It's next Sunday?
Yeah, the 30th. The 30th
Okay.
on a Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's over Strikers over in Weirton, West Virginia.
Nice,
Yeah, it's going to be a
nice.
nice little, good little time.
I got a vacation coming up, Labor Day week. So if you want to hang out all week and do whatever.
You know what, though? Every time you have a week's vacation, you say about hanging out, we never hang out. Never.
Well,
Never
buddy,
do.
I do.
I mean,
got
it's a
stuff
nice gesture on your part, but we never do. Never. We like all summer. I got a vacation.
Did we hang out Wednesday?
We haven't golfed. Well, it's because it was Bill's birthday. I made another special occasion to go
That was
out.
a good time.
I had to go out another late night for me, 4:30.
I was like, you and I were there for.
How about Carrie? She wanted to stay. Usually she's snoozing.
Yeah,
about
like
9
you
hours.
said, when the booze is free,
Yeah.
she wants to leave when she got to pay. Oh, you don't take a sack there.
You know
Come on.
why she
Come
wanted
on,
to stay?
Steelers.
Because I had to work the next morning. I had to go home. Yeah. Any other time we get together after 2 hours, she's like, yeah.
But she was
She
rare
was
to go.
having, she was having fun.
She
that
was
night.
having
She had a
fun.
good time. It was a good time, man.
It was a great time. Something off the wall I wanted to talk about. I was going to bring it up last time we had a podcast, and I forgot. Do you hear what the Akron Zips football are doing to sell season tickets?
Naked chicks on a car wash?
No. So what they're doing is, if you have a season ticket, okay, you get put in a drawing, and Chris Boswell missed a field goal.
It's preseason.
The backup missed a field goal. If you get season tickets for Akron Zips, you get put in a drawing. If your name gets picked, you get to be the offensive coordinator for the first drive of the season. Now, these people are coming, like Barstool, they're buying a bunch. Everybody wants to be the offensive coordinator for the first drive for the Akron Zips. But that's what they're selling.
But what if someone like me won it?
Okay.
Oh, you got to be a season ticket holder.
You just got to, you got to buy season tickets. It's like $100.
Oh, for a season.
It's like $10 a game. Yeah.
Jesus.
So like a bunch of people from Barstool bought it. Now they play Robert.
Now, how could the coaches go for that though?
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
It's
all the work they do, they get a
for the first drive. They're going to hand a play sheet.
Nah.
Yeah, they are. I swear.
If I'm a coach, it's like I'm not coaching.
Well, hey, and they're selling tickets because of that.
Yeah.
What are you going to run if Jason Bella got picked? What would be your first couple plays you'd run?
For Akron? Punt. Punt so we don't lose more yards.
They play Robert Morris, right? They said, what if somebody from Robert Morris wins? They'll tell the defense, wide receiver screen.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So that would be great if you got picked and they said, Jason, what play do you want to run? And you said, I want to punt. First and 10.
Punt. I'll tell you what, it's funny. I was sitting there waiting to come to this podcast, and I watched the movie End of Oak Street. Brand new movie. Pretty good movie. It really is.
Ian McGregor.
Yeah. And what's the other girl's name from Devil Wears Prada or something like that? I can never remember her name.
I can't remember who she is.
She's almost pretty.
This close.
She's pretty, but she's pretty.
She's a movie star. She's definitely pretty.
You know she is never. Anyways, it was a pretty good movie. Anyways, well, I'm sitting there watching.
Is it a more gory Jurassic Park?
I wouldn't say it's more gory, but it's like
more suspenseful.
No, but it's like
it's not cheesy, is it?
A little cheesy.
Shasta won't. She doesn't do cheesy.
Well, it ain't cheesy. Like no, it's actually honestly, it's worth watching. If you don't have to pay for it, it's worth watching.
Yeah,
it's not. It's really not that bad. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's worth watching. I get it free on my Fire Stick. I watch it.
Well, he doesn't get it free.
The only thing is that the video part wasn't that great, but I had to kill some time to come here, so I did watch it. But after that was over, I watched the 2006 SummerSlam.
Hold on, so you watched the movie and then you're like SummerSlam.
It popped up on my phone. I watched Hulk Hogan
in 2006.
2006, his last match of his career.
Who did he wrestle?
He beat up Randy Orton Jr.
Oh, no way. That was his last.
Randy Orton thought he won. He was going like this. The ref said he won. Listen, he pinned him, right? Well, the ref looked over about a minute later. Hogan's leg was on a rope. He goes like this. It ain't over. His leg was on a rope. Randy Orton's arm.
Was that the main event?
Yeah.
That
was his last wrestling match, and he beat Randy Orton. He put his foot on the rope after he got pinned. It was so funny, man. It was. That just cracked me up. Really.
Wrestling.
Good stuff.
Yeah, wrestling back then.
I thought it was so much better back then. Now the girls are a lot better now.
Oh, the girls are.
But the wrestling was so much.
The girls are very athletic now. Yeah, and I always have been a fan of wrestling. I enjoy it. I just can't week.
Now is Randy Orton? Is he still wrestling?
He's still there.
He's still there.
He's still there.
So 2006, that's 20 years ago. God damn. These guys, it's funny. They last forever wrestling. Then as soon as they retire, they die.
The lifestyle.
Seriously.
The lifstyle.
Yeah, they'll wrestle till the end. Then they the only one still going strong is Ric Flair. Woo!
How? Yeah. How the doctor said, I don't know how you're alive. Gonna stop here. Tackle. All right. So just a little story to tell you guys for this week. Anybody that's like huge into country music, Shasta and I's favorite country singer, Luke Combs, announced this week that he's going to have 12 dates next year worldwide. Pittsburgh got picked as one of the 12 dates.
The stadium?
The stadium. So I always told Shasta, if he comes around, we gotta go. Seeing that there was only 12 locations that he was going to be on tour, I'm like, man, to get tickets are going to be crazy. So I looked up how to get them. There was a way I could get a pre-sale because tickets went on sale today. But I got a pre-sale code for tickets on Tuesday. They went on sale. Jace, at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, I hit get in, right? As soon as I hit it, I was 15,126 person in line to buy these tickets. 3 minutes later, a friend of mine on Facebook, Amber Smith, she posted, she was 126,000th in line to get tickets. So I was behind 15,000 people. I told Shasta,
It wasn't like you were standing in a line. You were just sitting in your house.
But as long as they only bought 2, I was fine. If they bought 4, there's 60,000 fucking tickets gone. So I made it. I got tickets for us. So next May, I bought tickets for a country concert 9 months in advance.
And how much were the tickets?
I'm not going to tell you.
You're so stupid.
Why?
Because first of all, there ain't nobody.
Happy wife, happy life.
There ain't nobody.
We're fired up.
No, I'll buy them. I was going to say CD. I don't even have a CD anymore. I'm telling you, I will never, ever do what he did. Pay that money. Wait, there's no way to see somebody sing. Wait, I just can't. No.
Evening with your wife. Your favorite country singer. This guy, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. She's watching him sing, thinking about him.
Not banging him, just thinking about him.
Although she's thinking about banging him.
Well, he's kind of on the heavier side.
But it might make her horny come home and bang you.
Well, we're going to get a hotel. We're going to get drunk. We're having a good time, man. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. Luke. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
See, this guy doesn't know how to live.
No, I know how to live. I know how to live cheap.
Hey, but listen, that was one thing. It was a bucket list for us. That was one of the 3 people she said ever came to town she'd love to see, and he's my favorite country singer, so we're excited for it. Be excited for me, buddy, all right? Be excited.
When is it? What day?
May 8th.
May 8th.
The week after your birthday.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so don't plan nothing for your birthday.
What day's that on?
It's on Saturday.
Saturday. Okay. Yeah, you couldn't make it on Friday because that's our podcast. Oh, we don't do our podcast in May. That's right.
Well, did we? I mean, depending, I might actually get going and find another co-host by then. So if you guys are new to the channel and you want me to get a new co-host, comment and give me a resume.
Hit the subscribe button to get rid of me.
Hit that bell. And like, if I get 15 likes on this show, I'll kick him to the curb. I'm just kidding, buddy. Be happy for us. We're having a good time at the concert.
I don't think I ever. Man, I don't know. I just can't see doing even a football game. I don't know.
We're going to a football game. A fucking terrible football game. Football game that is not even on a main channel. It'll be on ESPN.
Well, this was
plus. But we're going. We're going to have a great time.
I think I told this on a podcast before. I go to a Marshall game every year for like the last 9 years. So I invited my host here to come with us this year. And he said, sure. Well, here's the thing. What we spend on this Marshall trip, it's like 10 guys go every year. We can go to 40 Marshall games for what he paid for him, Luke Combs ticket. It's going to cost us like about $140.
It is not that bad. Like as much as you think, it's not that bad.
Well, I bet it was $400 a person.
No, it was $130 a piece. Not bad. I got them when they went on.
That's sitting in a stall.
No.
In a stall.
No, we got good because I got a pre-sale, buddy. Now, if you bought them now, wait.
But $130 seems awful cheap.
Want me to?
No, you
after the show, I'll show you my tickets, buddy.
That seems awful cheap.
I got them when they went on sale. They're going to be probably $400 a piece. I bet I could triple my money.
There ain't no doubt.
Yeah, I bet I. But little thing called love.
They charge $60 for the ones you went to see. But
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So how could only him be only that much more?
It's Luke Combs, man. And
it's an Acrisure?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'll show you.
Nah.
I'll look out now. So
Jets are looking good.
defense looks good.
Defense
So
looks
we're
good.
watching the Steeler game, guys. We're going to talk about.
My buddy Garrett's there. We got a few people I know there.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. I went last week. It was a great time for the kids, and the Steelers look good. Tonight it just seemed like it. Like as a betting man, 90% of the money was on the Steelers, and it
What
just
was the spread on the game?
1.5.
That's all it was. Oh, that's awful cheap.
Both backups playing. So we're talking about the Steeler game. Both.
But it still seemed cheap because they looked so good last week. You'd think they'd be spotting 3.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right. But basically, 2 rookie quarterbacks playing, right? Will Howard starts the first half. Drew Aller's playing now. If we get into the quarterback battle, the Steelers, are they going to keep 4 quarterbacks? Before tonight, you didn't know what they would do. But Will Howard,
I think before tonight, it was 4 for sure. I do believe that.
you believe they're
I think they were keeping 4. And then after tonight, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, Will
I mean,
Howard,
you hate to judge it on one game
you
and
do.
stuff like it's
but
so
don't
hard
turn it over.
because you got 3 preseason games. It's hard to, you know what I mean? I don't. They might still have to keep 4, honestly.
Well, that's why I said Will Howard has a chance next week if they flip roles, let Drew Aller play in the first half. You know what you have with Mason Rudolph. You know what you have with Aaron Rodgers. Nobody needs to show anything. I was the guy that said trade Mason Rudolph for what you could get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what do you do with JPJ?
They're making a mistake here is what the Steelers organization is making a mistake. You're talking about Joey Porter Jr., his last year of his contract. They should have signed him like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
The problem is they gave all them other guys all this money, like the other 2.
You gave Keanu Benton, a guy that doesn't start a lot of money.
Yes. So now you got to come. He's going to want $30 million a year.
What's up? Where are you from, Leo? Thank you for joining us on a Friday night. Hit that sub button if you haven't subscribed yet.
Yeah. So you figure they paid all these other guys all this money, big money.
Yeah.
Now you got Joey Porter Jr., probably top 10, defensive back, safety, whatever.
He's borderline top 5.
Borderline.
Yeah, he didn't give up a touchdown last year.
I'll say top 10 because he a lot of penalties.
Oh, but he got it down last
he
year. It was
did.
only
He
7 last
did.
year. But you're right. His penalties are
So
really
say
bad.
he's top 10. They paid them other 2 guys. So if you lock him into a 30, he's going to want $30 million.
A top
a year.
corner gets that now.
Exactly. So then if you lock him in, I don't know. They might trade him.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I want
They're
to sign
talking
him.
about trading him and getting a first-round pick for him, right?
Yeah, I think Leo said, what they did they give him a contract for $30 million? Not yet.
Yeah.
But Joey Porter Jr., in my opinion, as a lifelong Steeler fan, is worth the money. That's what you're going to pay in a going market. He's a top 10 corner. I think he is. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you get rid of him, say you get a first-round pick for him. Now you got 2 first-round picks next year.
But you got to hit on that corner, right? You got to. Is that what you say? You want to get a corner?
Well, no, they can get a quarterback.
But I think they got one.
Where?
I think number 16 is going to be okay. I think
Joe Montana.
Yeah, Joe Montana. Drew Aller, I think, is going to be okay. I think they got one.
I'm just saying, well, if that's the case, then you got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, I don't think he should be traded either, man. I don't know. They're making a mistake not signing. What if he is an all-pro this year? You messed up because now it's going to be close to $40 million.
No,
he's probably going to be a top.
Right. If they have their quarterback, then I say sign Joey Porter Jr. I'd say do it because you ain't got to waste your pick on a quarterback. But 2 first-round picks, I'm telling you what, you can get a top cornerback. You're like, well, they already have one. I go, yeah, but not for $30 million.
Right.
You can get one for $2
But
million.
Mike McCarthy, he picked Drew Aller. He's going to develop him. It's going to be his guy. I think if you roll into next year, even though Will Howard had 2 picks tonight, if you roll into next year with those 2 guys, you can get away one more year.
You know, the last 2 years, you didn't say too much about Drew Aller when he's playing against Ohio State.
Drew Aller stunk. And I said he stunk. You can ask Bill. I said, I don't think he can be an NFL quarterback. Watching him develop, man, I think he'll be okay. One, maybe the offensive coordinator for Penn State stunk, and he didn't have weapons. But his inaccuracy in college was terrible.
It was terrible. But it could have been on Franklin, too.
Yeah, it's crazy we're talking about a cornerback, not a quarterback. Yeah, but that's what you brought up with Joey Porter Jr., you know?
I just don't know what they're going to do with him. I really don't.
It's a tricky situation because normally the Steelers after this preseason, they cut it off and they don't make any deals or during
It's
the
just
season.
because they paid so much money to them. What was it? It was
Keanu Benton, all the guys.
Any other guy they gave
and,
much money to.
Washington got a bunch of money. All the guys in his draft class got paid.
Yeah.
But what do you do? Like, I think you sign him a third, but I think we do need to trade Rudolph, buddy. I agree. Might get a 6th-round pick. I know our buddy Bob said keep him because he's a proven veteran. But listen, if Aaron Rodgers goes down, Mason Rudolph isn't taking us to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you might as well get rid of him and find out what we got with the 2 young
What
guys.
I you said about Joey Porter and all this, and even like who's the
And Leo, he's a Chiefs fan talking Steeler football, so you got to give him props.
Yeah.
Because he's talking Steeler football, but he don't even like the Steelers.
I hate the Steelers.
But you like some of the players.
I don't like none of the players or nothing. But I'm fair when I talk about football and sports. But like what they said about Watt, what they should have traded him 4 years ago.
They messed up.
Because here's the thing: you could have got a 1st-round pick for him or more.
They could have got more than what Myles Garrett went for.
Because with these players, even with JPJ, they're still 11-8, getting in the playoffs, losing in the 1st round.
Yeah.
And they're going to pay all this money to him.
Now, I did see a guy, that did his AFC North predictions the other day, and he usually is pretty good. And I expected him to pick the Steelers to finish 3rd. I expected the Browns to be in the basement, and everybody for some reason loves the Bengals. And I don't. I think the Bengals stink. I think Joe Burrow's the man. I think Jamar Chase is the man. I think they did him dirty.
The man. Chase Brown
But they did him dirty by not ever building an offensive line, and they don't have a defense. But
they're saying our defense is going to be good this year.
How?
I don't know. That's what I'm
how?
asking you. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, they got rid of their best.
They got rid of
passer.
Hendricks.
Yeah.
They got rid of Hendrickson, but they brought someone in. They're saying they're going to have a good defense.
We could have gotten to the top 5 in the playoffs, is what Leo's saying. Leo, this team's not going to be bad. The guy that I'm talking about predicted the Steelers go 12-5 and win the division. That's tough. I don't think. Before the season starts, Jason and I will go over the Steelers' schedule. We'll predict wins.
What is there? 17.
We won't. Yeah.
17 games.
Neither one of us will have the Steelers winning 12 games. No way.
No.
10 at the most.
10 and 7. I can see them doing 10
every year. 10 and 7 and 11 and 6 season. Yeah. If Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, they're a good football team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I see 10 and 7. Bengals, I'm not sure if Burrows even stays healthy, and who knows about Baltimore if Lamar. Because no offense, Lamar's a great quarterback.
Great athlete.
He's been hurt, blah, blah, blah. But he's in that year where, year 8?
It'll start, the athleticism will start.
It starts, yeah, exactly. Those type of quarterbacks, when they get to about year 8, year 9.
Hey, you said Steelers might go 13-4.
Yeah,
buddy, thank you for tuning in. There's no way. Hey, come back to us and tell us we were wrong. Steelers go 13-4. You're the man.
Yeah. But like I said, he's in year 8, year 9. He's going to get a little step slower. This might be his last decent year.
But how many times do we think Derrick Henry was?
Oh, no, we were just talking about that. Derrick Henry, because like I said, just going back to fantasy football.
Yeah.
Like, Derrick Henry.
Yeah, Joey Burrow always gets hurt. He said, you're true. You're right.
Derrick Henry going, I think, his 13th year. Can he still do what he's doing?
But he has. He has.
It's unbelievable. Like Jonathan Taylor. Like, what do you do with him this year?
But he looked great last year. I think he'll be okay.
And that was our quarterback.
Daniel Jones is back.
He's coming back. Okay.
Yeah. Anthony Richardson actually looks good. They're talking him up.
Yeah, he might be a solid backup. Yeah.
We got the Broncos-Packers game just came on. I can't believe the Steelers game is still 7-0.
I know.
Yeah. But, hopefully.
McCarthy's offensive guru.
You're right. Hey, I'm not going to judge it on a preseason. So I have some NFL stuff to talk to you about. All right, so who won the Super Bowl last year?
Seattle.
Right. And Seattle replacing offensive coordinator. Big play by Green Bay right off the bat. And Christian Watson fumbles on the first play. So they have a great coaching staff. Outstanding defense. Their offensive coordinator guru, is being replaced this year. They have no running back because who got their star running back, buddy?
My shifts, Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
If I get about the 5th or 6th pick in my draft, that's who I'm picking.
Yeah, Debo can still play for the Steelers if they trade. I don't want Debo Samuel. If you're going to go get any receiver, you wait for Tyreek Hill to get healthy and you go get him about 6-7 weeks in the season. Tyreek Hill's coming back in the middle of the season. That's who fantasy, pick him up late, dude. He's not on a team right now. You just stash him and wait. Stash him and wait. But, so talking about the Seattle Seahawks. All right. Returning Super Bowl champs. They still have their head coach. They lost their offensive coordinator. Do you think they're good enough to where they have a chance to repeat? Do you think they're
No,
okay?
I don't.
Because a lot of people have them as a front runner.
Like, to me, in the NFC, honest to God, I got San Fran.
But I'm going to go through that, Jace, because I want to hear. I have 10 teams. Okay. 10 teams that legitimately can be better than the Super Bowl champs. And I want you to say, do you think yes or no?
Yeah, okay.
So, are the Denver Broncos better than the Seattle Seahawks?
They picked up Waddle. They got Cortland Sutton, Bo Nix. I don't know.
So Denver goes to the Super Bowl. Bo Nix doesn't get hurt, right?
Yeah.
They beat the Patriots, probably.
Probably, yeah.
So do you think Seattle's better than Denver? So I'm going to tally teams that you think are better than the Seahawks. Do you think the Denver Broncos are one of them? Because Denver's a cream of the crop in AFC.
I'm going to take Denver just because of their defense, and they picked up Waddle.
Okay, that's number one. All right, so we're sticking with.
And I hate Denver. You know that because I'm a Chiefs fan.
Right, we're sticking with the AFC. How about the Houston Texans? Number one defense in the league last year. C.J. Stroud back. Weapons galore. I mean, they really.
I don't know if they're better than Seattle, though.
Okay.
Just because C.J. Stroud, he struggles a little bit. Their defense is phenomenal.
The best in the league, right?
But Tank Dell's coming back.
Yeah.
Woo! I know they might be better than Seattle.
But and Seattle went on a run. I still think the Seahawks.
Who's the Seattle's backup running back behind Kenneth Walker?
They had Charbonnet. That's the guy.
Zach Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. Where'd he play?
Ex-Michigan, ex-UCLA.
Yeah.
Pretty good back.
Yeah, but not a true number one. He's never been a starter. You know what I mean? So you're gonna pick Seattle over Houston. I would. I don't know
if I would or to do that or not. I think I would take the Texans.
This list is hard. Okay, the Super Bowl, the defending Super Bowl champs, they might be sitting at like 7 or 8 on this list, in my opinion. Okay,
in the AFC.
No, total in the league.
Total in the league.
Next team is the Kansas City Chiefs. As banged up as you guys were, bring back Mahomes if he's healthy. You got Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, but what else do we have? We got a 40-year-old Kelsey.
Leo says as well they could go back to the Dolphins and then the Chiefs want. I want to see that, but if the Bengals, they might trade Jamar to the Steelers. This guy, the Bengals are not trading anybody to the Steelers. They gave the Steelers, especially their best player.
They're not giving the Steelers anything. Nothing.
That'd be sweet. All right, 3rd and 10. Real quick, let's see what Drew Eller does on this play here. Oh, they blitzed. Incomplete pass.
No, they might get rid of both these quarterbacks, get rid of JPJ, and get another quarterback next year. That's what they're going to end up doing.
Yeah, he said they might. They're not going to trade Jamar Chase.
No, they're not. They're not trading Jamar Chase.
So, do you think the Chiefs are not better than the Seahawks?
Honest to God, I don't know. I think all these teams are close. If Mahomes is healthy, but he had that surgery, I don't know. I honest to God don't know what to expect of the Chiefs this year. I don't know what their defense is going to be that good. Like
Rasheed Rice is going to be a stud.
Well, but they've been saying that for years.
But he came back late. Like,
who else they got? Who's their other receiver?
I don't know. I'm not a Chiefs fan.
Well, the guy from Texas.
The guy from Texas?
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me look up the Chiefs receivers.
Yeah, they got Rice. They got rid of Hollywood Henderson.
Hollywood Henderson, Hollywood Brown,
Hollywood, yeah, Hollywood Henderson. I think Hollywood Henderson, he might be dead.
Yeah.
Played for the Cowboys in the 80s.
Let me look this up real quick.
Xavier Worthy. That's
Okay,
right.
oh, yeah, he's there for
Worthy.
sure.
They got Worthy. They got Rasheed Rice.
All right, let's go here.
And they got a guy named Cyrus Allen, who's a rookie.
Oh, yeah, Cyrus Allen.
Yeah. But who else? They got any veterans on there?
Taquan Thornton is all right.
Yeah,
like
he's
nothing.
okay.
Yeah, Xavier Worley's jumped a bit. Taquan Thornton is a good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
He had a couple good games.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The Chiefs are. I mean, I think they're going to give a boatload of balls to fucking Kenneth Walker. But how good is their? You know what I'm saying? Seattle's going to be better than Kansas City.
Okay, I would think so. I would think so too. If you're going to go roster for roster, but I think without Kenneth Walker, Seattle's going to be a knockback. All right, so he said they could get him for Tyreek Hill. Might go to the Chiefs or the Dolphins. If I'm Tyreek Hill, I go running back to the Chiefs. Go running back.
Especially when they got Bieniemy back too.
Do I think Tomlin will come out of retirement? We're gonna find out this year. Like when he does his Tomlinisms, if he starts criticizing guys hard, because he's not like that.
But he never criticizes players at all.
Yeah, but if he starts doing it, we know he's not coming back. Yeah. And we're going to find out that's easy money in a booth, man.
That's what they said about Bill Cowher 15 years ago. They thought he would come back coaching. And guess what? Listen, you make a few $1 million a year.
Yeah,
there's
easy money.
No pressure, easy money. Just talk football. That's all you do. You sit there with 3 or 4 of your buddies, have a great time. Why would you want to go back? And
this is coming from a Tomlin lover. There's a lot of guys that hate on Tomlin. I've always appreciated him. Yeah, good timing. Not in the last couple of years. I said it was time for a change. Did I think it was going to be Mike McCarthy? No, but I'm riding with it. But if I'm Mike Tomlin, I don't know if I come back. So on this list, we have one team so far you think are better than Seattle, right?
Of all the teams, I picked Seattle over my Kansas City Chiefs. Right. I know.
So thank you guys for tuning in tonight on a Random Friday. Football season right around the corner. Next team we're going to go with, in their division, the San Francisco 49ers.
You know what? They get another year where they have a ton of injuries. A ton. Like
the most injured team I've ever seen.
Every year when the year starts, they got 7-8 guys that are hurt, and they have it again. They talk to Shannon. He's like, "Well, we're used to it." We're like, but I still say he's a good coach. Purdy's. I'm telling you what, I think they can win that NFC.
I think they're better than Seattle. I've always been a fan of like the 49ers.
I think it comes down to them and the Rams. I really do. Then Seattle's the third best team.
Yeah, I agree, and that's crazy. The Super Bowl champs. Yeah. Hey, Leo, I don't think the Bengals make the playoffs. He said I think they could beat the Bengals in the playoffs. I don't think the Bengals make the playoffs. The Bengals didn't get cheated in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs deserve to get there and win that Super Bowl. Was awesome.
Well, Leo, I'll agree with you one thing. I think the Bengals will make the playoffs. If Joe Burrow stays healthy, I think the Bengals get in.
So the AFC North to you is probably the best division in football then, because you think the Steelers are worse than the Bengals?
I think Kansas City's got the best division.
I would say
it's pretty even with if
close, the Chargers make a jump, right? If the Chargers make a jump,
but Chargers will be like the Steelers. They're going to go 10-7, 11-6.
But that's still really good. If you think the Chargers are going to be that good, because I think Justin Herbert's going to be a star. Oh, big play by the Jets.
Yep.
Big play. There's going to be some yellow. Okay, so we're.
But I think honestly, that division, and I'm going to tell you what, the Bears division.
Oh, these teams are low. There's some divisions like the AFC South.
There's like 10 very good teams.
And we're going to talk about that because I have some more stuff to. But all right, so Denver, yes. San Fran, yes. Better than the Super Bowl champs, right?
Yeah.
All right. How about the Baltimore Ravens?
Man. Like
Leo, hit that bell if you haven't subscribed, buddy. Thank you for tuning in.
It goes back to the same thing. If Lamar's healthy, I think Baltimore I don't know. Their defense was so bad last year.
they give up a lot.
But are they healthy this year? Because, they got pretty good last year.
Yeah, and their secondary was banged up.
Yeah.
I think
Who's Seattle's quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
I say.
Hey, he won a Super Bowl.
I know.
I'm not going to doubt him. I think the Seahawks are better than the Ravens. But where do you put it?
I say a little bit. It's close.
Okay. All right. So the next.
All these teams are close. They're close.
The next team is, in my opinion, the best team in football. Especially if they go get the guy that they said.
Oh,
We're talking about the LA Rams.
Yeah.
I think the LA Rams are the best team in football. If they go get Aaron Donald out of retirement, that's big.
That's big. And I guarantee he can still play.
Oh, at an all-pro level. The Rams, in my opinion, are the Super Bowl favorites.
Yeah. Well, they are the Super Bowl favorite. They are.
Yeah.
But I told you that I heard this guy was talking, and he says he likes San Fran better than the Rams.
Coaching is great on both ends.
Yeah.
System means a lot. Talent is there.
San Fran made the playoffs last year. Who beat them?
Seattle. I want to say Seattle did.
Seattle beat them?
But San Fran, you can't take that. They were so banged up. They had McCaffrey and nobody else.
I got to see that about that. Let's see.
Who won? Oh, big play. Big play by the defense, but they didn't get the pick. Damn, ball went up in the air.
Who beat San Francisco in the playoffs last year?
He said right now they might go to the Super Bowl and the Chiefs, and then Tampa might get two people out of retirement. Who's the two people you're talking about that Tampa will get out of retirement?
Seattle beat them 41-6. That's right. I remember that game. That's right. They beat the brakes off them.
Yeah. So, where do you see the Rams? You think they're better? That'd be three teams.
I think the Rams are. Yeah, the Rams are loaded.
Okay.
Loaded.
The next three are kind of iffy, and then I have one that's probably, in my opinion, a shoe-in. So we're going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the next one.
They're not better in Seattle.
I don't think they are either.
No.
I don't. I think if they had Mike Evans, still they would be, but they don't have Mike Evans. San Francisco has Mike Evans.
Oh, that's where he went?
Yeah.
Mike Evans with San Francisco. Woo.
Yeah.
I didn't know. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, Tampa losing him. I think.
So they still got the
Chris Godwin. You still got Emeka Ibuka. Great system, good coaching.
Bucky Urban, if he's healthy. Yeah.
Weak division. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are good. I don't think they're better than Seattle. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So we're at 3 right now. How about the Philadelphia Eagles? Philadelphia Eagles, it's tough, man. It's tough. Because, systematically, they're always there. They're tough out the way they play.
Coach is pretty good.
Yeah.
Hurts. Oh, I'm still not sold on Jalen Hurts. I don't know what it is. And Saquon Barkley, they don't use. Year before, 22 touchdowns. Last year, 7 touchdowns.
Last year did not make any sense.
No, it didn't make any sense.
What did they do?
I don't know.
I don't get it. They'd be in the red zone, and it was Jalen Hurts rushing touch. They did not I would hate to be a Barkley owner in fantasy.
Yeah, I was last year. Terrible.
What do you think about the Philadelphia Eagles?
They're not better in Seattle.
Okay, so you're still at 3, and I have 2 teams left. I think they're both better than. But I'm going to save the debatable one for last. But in this one, we're going to go with. I think the Buffalo Bills are better than the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. I'm going to go with them. Did they do anything this year, though?
To go out, they got DJ Moore. They actually got a number 1 receiver. Got a new head coach. But, better system.
Who's their new coach now?
I don't know. Oh, somebody in the comments tell me who the Buffalo Bills head coach is. I can look it up real quick. Oh, they got somebody that coached that already coached him. Joe Brady is offensive coordinator.
Oh, so the offensive coordinator just stepped up. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Brady. That's who it is. Yep.
Is that Tom Brady's brother?
No. No. But I think the Bills are better. I think Seattle hit a.
What do you think about Dalvin Cook? He getting up there in age?
James Cook.
James Cook.
James Cook is a stud. James Cook's top 3. I think he's 3rd on the fantasy.
Yeah.
I think you go Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan, or either or, and then James Cook.
Where is Dalvin Cook now? Is he still at?
I have no idea. I don't follow the fantasy now, so I will learn this stuff, but not right. No. So the last team I have, I think they are. But I have a feeling you're not going to. So right now you're at 4 teams. This would be number 5, but I don't think the Green Bay Packers.
No. I don't know. I'm not sold on Jordan Love, and
I am. I think he's a top quarterback. I think they're good. I think the coach is good. They're always banged up too, man.
that's another team. They're always banged up. They don't get as far as they should, and like you said, because they're hurt. So that's a tough one too.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Injuries is such a big.
And it happens in the NFL.
thing.
It happens in the NFL. So 3 teams you think are better than it's right off before the season even starts. You have the Rams, the 49ers. Oh, you have 4. Buffalo and Denver. You think are all better than Seattle. That's pretty safe.
That's safe bet. And
So I picked 10 teams, but you can see these teams could just come.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, the Steelers just look awful.
They look awful tonight.
All right, so next topic of conversation I have with see how I just got some shit to talk about.
Well, because you're the host.
That's right. I need to color commentary. He said no, not at all, and then Aaron gets traded to the Steelers. They suck now.
Aaron who?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron's going to be fine. Aaron's going to be fine.
He's fine until he's not.
He's 42.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So every year there's young quarterbacks that come out of nowhere, right? Like somebody just becomes a star overnight.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to give you 5 quarterbacks, and I want you to tell me any of them that you think could be a top 5-esque elite quarterback by the end of the year. All really young quarterbacks. The first one I'm going to go with, in your opinion, do you think Drake May could be a top 5 quarterback?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I do. Just because of the addition, who they pick up.
They picked up A.J. Brown.
Yeah, I think
So you think that's going to help?
I think so.
Yeah, I would think. I
Yeah.
mean, he didn't have a receiver.
Yeah, I think that's going to really help out. I think Drake May's going to be there. I really do.
So on the list of quarterbacks that I have, he's the youngest. Drake May's the youngest, 23 years old. How about C.J. Stroud? C.J. Stroud. Do you think
No, not top 5.
Okay.
I don't. Even with Tank Dell coming back, and even though he had that great year when Nico Collins and Tank Dell was there, he had DeAndre Hopkins too for a while, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. There's something with him. I'm not sure.
I don't disagree with you, but I do want to bring this up. He's only 24.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like top 5, how soon?
Like I'm saying to break out, to be in this Joe Burrow, because people come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So you don't think so?
No, I'd rather go with Drake May.
And that's it. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying C.J. Stroud, 24 is insane.
But he's got weapons.
Because I feel like he's been in the league for 4 years,
But
right?
I'll tell you what, though, but he's got weapons to be that top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, he need an offense.
But his offensive line is terrible.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Right. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I just can't believe on this list he's only 24 years old. Because he's been in the league for 3 or 4 years now.
Even Drake May, I mean, Seattle, they exposed their offensive line.
Yeah.
And buried him last year.
All right, so the next guy is Bo Nix. Do you think Bo Nix could be?
No.
I agree.
I'm totally against him.
I don't think Bo Nix is a bad quarterback, but he's also 26. He's the oldest quarterback on this list.
Yeah.
He played college football forever.
Yeah, he's got 2 great weapons, great defense. I think he can
great head coach, probably the best offensive mind besides Sean McVay.
I think he can be a solid quarterback, and you just do what you got to do, manage the team, and that's all he has to do because they're that good. I mean, seriously.
Right, I agree.
When you pick up Waddle and Cortland Sutton, and who's their running backs?
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, R.J. Harvey. They still got.
R.J. Harvey.
I think they got somebody
Look
else.
Look at you, fucking R.J. Harvey. Nice. All right, so I have 2 quarterbacks left. I think both of them have a chance. Jalen Daniels. He got hurt last year. Looked great his rookie year.
And Jimmy Max, man, he's a
Washington Commander.
I know.
Jaden Daniels looked great, and then he got hurt. Sophomore season, even though it was sophomore slump.
What's his weapons? I mean,
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
I think they went and got somebody else, but I'm not really into fantasy right now.
But it doesn't matter. Well, that ain't fantasy. Who's on their team?
But I would know the receivers,
Receivers running.
Debo Samuel's there.
Is he still okay?
No. Debo went back. I don't know where Debo Samuel's is. Big play by
Like,
the Broncos.
who's a running back?
I
The
don't
host don't
know.
know shit.
Yeah.
Except what's on
I
that
don't-
phone. What's on
I
that
don't
phone he
know.
knows.
I'm just talking. I have the quarterback talk
I
right
have
now.
to know this. I mean, it's just like
But no, what's the running back have to do
the
with
Commanders' offensive
weapons?
players.
There you go. They got a new offensive coordinator. Keep going. Terry McLaurin, Stephon Diggs.
Oh, they got Diggs. Okay. Quarterback, wide receivers is of Stephon Diggs, Terry McLaurin.
Luke McCaffrey.
Luke
and
McCaffrey.
then they got Larry Tunzel as a.
I don't know. Nah,
So no.
we'll cancel him out.
Here's the guy that I think could be a top 5 quarterback. And a lot of people hate on him. I think he has it. I think he's legit and he's nasty. I want to hear what you think. Caleb Williams.
I think so.
I agree,
And
buddy.
listen, coming out of college, when he stunk up at USC, went 7-5, and they were bragging him up. I'll be the first one to say maybe I made a mistake. Thought he was a bum, but I will say this though: he is surrounded by weapons.
He's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude.
No,
Not as good because I think Patrick Mahomes. We've talked about this
yeah,
before.
Patrick's just. I mean, he's.
I'm
just,
not. Patrick Mahomes is number 2. Tom Brady's number 1. Patrick Mahomes is right there.
I would love to give Patrick Mahomes Caleb Williams weapons.
But he's had him. He's had him. And he's won
I
Super
know.
Bowls. You know. But I think Caleb Williams has everything. I see it in him.
Well,
People
how-
hate on him so bad. I see Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I think he's because honestly, we were talking about fantasy, and there's a lot of Bears.
But it's tough because it gets cold in Chicago. They
Yeah.
start running the
Yeah, the
football.
weather. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But like you said, they got players to pick for fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
mean,
Roman Dunze
yeah.
and Luther Burden. Those dudes are nasty.
How about-
I'm not a fantasy football
You're
player.
forgetting about somebody, bitch.
What, the fucking tight end from the
That's
fucking
right.
Michigan Wolverines?
Loveland Colston.
Yeah, he'll be a stud.
Loveland Colston. Colston Loveland.
Yeah, Loveland Colston. Yeah.
And then, I mean, I think, and that coach said something, oh, we're going to score as many points as we can. But that could backfire too when you say shit like that.
Yeah, so, all right. So, I agree. I think Caleb Williams is the guy out of all those guys. I have one more NFL topic, and then we're going to get into your top 5. So, out of all the playoff teams in the NFL last year, I want you to name some teams that are not going to make it. I'm going to give you the teams, and I want you to say from last year they're not going to make
They're
it.
not going to make it this
Yes.
year.
Yes. You got to pick 4. You're going to have to keep some of them, okay? So we're going to start in the AFC. You get to pick 2. So once you pick the 2, the rest are going to stay. We're going to keep the. We're going to make it easy right off the bat. Do you think the Steelers will make the playoffs?
Damn. That's a tough one. It's tough because I hate them. I don't hate the Steelers. I hate the
You do.
people.
You hate the fans.
I hate the people that
You don't
root
hate
for the
me,
Steelers.
but you
Yeah,
hate the
yeah,
fans.
yeah. I hate the people that root for the Steelers.
Right.
Damn. The way they look tonight.
You're right. We're not going to score points.
Man, they make the playoffs.
I made it tough.
It's hard to make it because they make it every year, even though I know they're not that
This
good.
is going to be the hardest one I think you have to pick.
Yeah. I'm going to say no.
Okay, shit. All right.
I think.
So out of the
It's tough. That's a tough one.
the other 6 teams, you have one more that you can pick not to make the playoffs. So I'll make it easy for you. Denver,
Yeah, don't make it.
New England.
Don't make it.
All right. The Chargers. Woo, I know.
Another tough one. I think it's going to come down to them and the Chiefs, to be honest.
Wow. What about the Denver Broncos you just picked? So Kansas City's not on this list. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Oh, that's right. Because it's hard to believe that Denver, Chargers, and the Chiefs make the.
Yeah, but the Chiefs didn't make it. They
Yeah.
stunk last year.
Yeah, they did. Well, let's not push it.
They stunk.
They didn't stink. They
All right,
lost 6
so
games.
the Chargers, do you think it?
They're in.
All right, they're in. How about Buffalo?
They're in.
Yes. Okay. How about New England?
We just said that. I said they're New England.
No, I said Denver.
Then you said New England. New England's it.
All right. So you have 2 teams left. One of them can't get in. Houston. The- Houston. I'm going to tell you who's in the division. You have
Colts.
You have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who's the last? Not anybody that's relevant. Who's the last one? AFC South.
I think Jacksonville's going to get in.
Well, Jacksonville's the last.
Carolina? No, they're NFC.
So Jacksonville made the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So it's Indy's in the NFC
Well, I said
South.
the Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
I said the Colts,
Colts,
Jacksonville.
Who the fuck is in the AFC South? Colts, Jacksonville.
New England.
No, they're in the East. Houston. Yeah, Houston, Jacksonville, Indy, and there's one more. Tennessee. Tennessee's trash. Yeah. So, who do you think gets in the playoffs that made it last year? Houston or Jacksonville?
Oh. I'm going to say Jacksonville.
Okay, so you don't think Houston makes the playoffs? That's
Well, I
that's
think
crazy.
they're getting in, but
All right. No, you had to pick 2. All right, so in the NFC, you're going to pick 2 not to make the playoffs. This is tough. We're going to start off with Seattle.
they're not getting in.
I actually think that could happen.
I don't think they're going to get
Yeah, that's a bad division to be playing in. So you don't have Seattle. How about San Fran?
They're in.
How about the Rams?
And
How about Green Bay?
out.
All right, that's your 2. Seattle, Green Bay.
Green Bay,
out.
they're out.
The next you have Chicago in, Philly in, and you have Carolina winning the NFC South. That's the only way they get in. So you have Carolina getting back in the playoffs at 7
Where's
and 10.
Detroit? Oh, they didn't
Detroit didn't make it.
last year.
Yeah,
Oh,
they didn't make
Detroit
it.
will get in this year.
Yeah. All right, so to finish our show off with nobody watching right now, 'cause we just lost our last couple viewers. We'll get into your top 5. You made it an hour. Or do you want to save the top 5 till next
We'll
week?
save it next week.
All right. Let me text the wife.
Since everybody's out.
Yeah, I was like, we will run it. We'll run it first thing next week. You guys lasted to the hour of the show. We'll do our top 5 next week. I got to tell the wife we are finished. Oh, I cannot believe the Steelers.
Yeah, we started getting boring at the end.
Wait,
Well, yeah, sports fans and stuff, but then it's
Yeah,
like,
right. We
we got to throw some shit in there like stupid.
but we only had one stupid thing to talk about. No.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm going to get up, cut the grass, and there's UFC. I think Lincoln might have practice, but there's UFC tomorrow night, and I'll be just drinking in the man cave hanging out. What are you doing, buddy?
Well, we were supposed to go look for a car tomorrow, but I talked to a couple people up at our. We were going to drop it to Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah,
They never called me back, so I don't know what's going on. So I have no idea.
but yeah, check it out. Yeah, I mean, you got. Hey,
I don't
till
even-
next time, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here our live. We'll see you.
See you later.
Talking about a car, he's getting a car.
But yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know where to go tomorrow.